You can burn fat faster even if your body struggles to enter ketosis, and that is exactly the promise behind MetaTrim BHB. Many supplements claim to help with weight loss, but very few explain clearly how they work or who they are really for. That is why this review is important, because what you are about to hear may save you time, money, and frustration if you are thinking about using MetaTrim BHB. If you have ever tried to lose weight, you already know the biggest challenge is not starting, but staying consistent when results take too long to appear. You cut carbs, you try to eat better, but your energy drops, your cravings increase, and suddenly everything feels harder than it should. This is the exact problem MetaTrim BHB claims to solve. But does it actually work, or is it just another trendy keto pill? MetaTrim BHB is a supplement designed to support people who want to use fat as their main source of energy instead of carbohydrates. The idea behind it is simple. When your body enters a state called ketosis, it burns stored fat for fuel. The problem is that reaching ketosis naturally can take time and discipline, and many people give up before they see real results. MetaTrim BHB claims to help your body reach this state faster by providing external ketones, also known as BHB. BHB stands for beta-hydroxybutyrate, which is a type of ketone your body produces when carbs are very low. These ketones act as an alternative fuel source for your brain and muscles. MetaTrim BHB provides these ketones in supplement form, usually bound to minerals like sodium, calcium, or magnesium. The idea is that by supplying ketones directly, your body can shift into fat-burning mode more easily. The main promise of MetaTrim BHB is not magic weight loss. It is about supporting your metabolism while following a low-carb or keto-style diet. Many users look for this type of supplement because the first days of cutting carbs can feel exhausting. Low energy, brain fog, headaches, and strong cravings are common during this transition. This phase is often called the keto flu, and it is one of the biggest reasons people quit early. This is where MetaTrim BHB positions itself as a helper. By giving your body ketones from the outside, it may reduce the discomfort of this transition. In theory, this could help you feel more energetic, more focused, and less hungry while your body adapts. But theory alone is not enough. What matters is how this works in real life. To understand whether MetaTrim BHB is worth your attention, you need to understand what it can and cannot do. This supplement does not burn fat on its own. It does not override a poor diet, and it does not replace healthy habits. If someone continues eating high amounts of sugar and refined carbs, MetaTrim BHB will not magically melt fat away. Its role is supportive, not dominant. The core ingredients in MetaTrim BHB are ketone salts. These are forms of BHB attached to minerals that help with absorption. Each mineral plays a secondary role. Sodium helps with hydration, calcium supports muscle function, and magnesium is known for supporting energy and reducing cramps. Together, these ingredients aim to provide a smoother keto experience rather than an aggressive fat-burning effect. One important point to understand is that MetaTrim BHB uses a proprietary blend. This means the exact dosage of each ingredient is not always clearly listed. For some people, this lack of transparency is a downside. For others, it is acceptable as long as the product is manufactured in regulated facilities and follows safety standards. When it comes to benefits, MetaTrim BHB usually highlights 4 main areas. The first is support for fat metabolism. By increasing ketone levels, your body may rely more on fat for energy. The second benefit is improved energy, especially during low-carb phases. The third is appetite control, since ketones can help reduce hunger signals. The fourth is mental focus, as the brain can use ketones very efficiently. However, results depend heavily on context. People who already follow a low-carb diet tend to report better experiences. Those who use MetaTrim BHB as a shortcut without changing eating habits often feel disappointed. This is not a failure of the supplement, but a misunderstanding of its purpose. Scientific research on BHB as a compound exists, but there are no large clinical trials focused specifically on MetaTrim BHB as a branded product. This is common in the supplement industry. What we know is that exogenous ketones can raise blood ketone levels temporarily. Whether this leads to long-term fat loss depends on lifestyle, consistency, and expectations. Another important aspect is safety. MetaTrim BHB is generally not recommended for people with certain medical conditions, such as type 1 diabetes, kidney problems, or anyone under medical treatment that affects metabolism. Pregnant or breastfeeding women should also avoid it, unless advised by a healthcare professional. Supplements are not one-size-fits-all, and responsible use is essential. Many people ask how fast they will see results. Some report feeling more energy within the first few days. Weight changes usually take longer and depend on calorie intake, food quality, and activity level. If someone expects dramatic changes in a week, they will likely be disappointed. If someone looks at MetaTrim BHB as a tool to stay consistent over time, the experience tends to be more positive. One thing that deserves attention is expectation management. MetaTrim BHB is not a fat burner in the traditional sense. It does not stimulate the nervous system or increase heart rate. This can actually be a benefit for people sensitive to stimulants. The effect is more subtle and supportive rather than aggressive. When comparing MetaTrim BHB to other keto supplements, the differences are often in branding rather than function. Many products use similar BHB salts. What really matters is how well the supplement fits into your routine and whether you are willing to adjust your diet accordingly. Another point to consider is where you buy it. Supplements like MetaTrim BHB are often sold through official websites or affiliate platforms. Buying from unofficial sources increases the risk of counterfeit products. This is especially important with supplements, as quality control matters. So who is MetaTrim BHB really for? It is best suited for people who want to try a low-carb or keto lifestyle and need support during the transition. It can also be useful for those who already follow this type of diet and want an extra boost in energy or focus. It is not ideal for people looking for a quick fix or those unwilling to change eating habits. If you are disciplined, realistic, and understand what the product does, MetaTrim BHB can be a helpful addition. If you expect it to work without effort, it will likely disappoint you. The supplement does not replace consistency, but it can make consistency easier. At this point, you have a clear picture of what MetaTrim BHB is, how it works, and what to expect. It is not hype-free, but it is also not pure hype. Like many supplements, its value depends on how you use it and why you are using it. If you decide to try MetaTrim BHB, make sure you do it the right way. Focus on reducing carbs, drinking enough water, and listening to your body. Use the supplement as a support tool, not as the main strategy. If you want to check the original product and avoid fake versions, the safest option is to use the official link available in the description of this video. Take your time to read the details, understand the terms, and decide if it fits your goals. Thank you for staying until the end. If this review helped you understand MetaTrim BHB more clearly, click the official link in the description to learn more, and I'll see you next time.